Hello and welcome to High Ground Gaming. This is Eric. This is going to be Game 3 of the New York Giants 1905 season. The Giants are 2-0 after another victory yesterday. And today we will bring you Game 3, again from the Polo Grounds against the same Boston Beaneaters. Game 3 of the series. It was a complete game for the New York Giants pitcher. Actually, every pitcher so far for both teams has gone the distance and pitched a complete game. And first day was Christy Mathewson pitching Boston to an 8-2 victory. And yesterday, the New York Giants came from behind. They were down 2-0 and ended up winning 2-0. And Joe McGinty, I believe that's how it's pronounced, pitched a complete game also. So anyway, so for today will be Red Ames will pitch for the Giants. He's the third 20-game winner. I believe he won 22 games for the Giants. He'll be facing Chick Frazier. Both pitchers making their first start of the year. 65 degrees and sunny. Wind speed 4 miles an hour out to left center field today. And we have light rain, so we gotta watch that. So there's a chance that the game could be postponed or delayed. So we'll have to watch the weather there. All right, let's get started.
Play ball!
So, batting first. Whoops, hold on there. There we go. Sorry about that. So, batting first and playing shortstop will be Ed Abbatia. He's currently 2 for 8 so far this season, batting .250 with no homers and no RBIs. Batting second is the first baseman, Fred Tennehy. So just to make it faster, I'm just going to go through the lineup and I'll mention the stats as they come up to bat. Batting third and playing left field will be Jim Delahanty. Batting cleanup, center fielder Rip Cannell. He's been very active in center field. Batting fifth will be the third baseman, Harry Wolverton. Batting sixth and catching will be Tom Needham. Batting seventh will be Fred Namer, playing second base. Batting eighth will be the right fielder, Bud Sharp. And on the mound and pitching will be Chick Frazier. They'll be going up against Red Ames, big right-hander for the New York Giants. In the real season, he was 22-8 with a 2.74 ERA. Again, another 262 innings pitched, 220 hits. Only allowed 2 home runs, which is the least of the 3 pitches we had so far. Did walk 105, so it's a little wilder, but struck out more. Struck out 198. And opposing hitters hit 230 against him. So that's your lineup for today for the Beaneaters and starting pitcher Red Ames. So let's get started. Ames looks in for the sign. Lines up. Here's the pitch. Fly ball to center. Lineman's under it. Makes the catch. 1 down. Sure. And let's see here. Next up is Fred Tennehy. He's 1 for 7 so far this season. And starting next game, I'll probably be switching to using the actual stats in the lineups over here. Just wanted to do the first few games showing the real stats to get an idea of what type of hitter each one of them is, and their speed and all that good stuff. So, alrighty. So Ames looks in for the sign. Here's the windup and the pitch. Ground ball to second. Gilbert over to McGann. 2 down. Next up will be the left fielder, Jim Delahanty. He's hitless in 5 at-bats so far. Gets under it. Skies the third. And makes the catch in foul territory for the 3rd out. So 3 up, 3 down for the Beaneaters. And here's the lineup for the home team, the New York Giants. Batting first and playing center field will be Mike Donlin. Batting second and playing first base. Oops, sorry, wrong lineup. Batting second and playing right field will be George Brown. Batting third and catching will be Roger Bresnahan. Batting cleanup, the switch hitting first baseman Dan McGann. Batting fifth and playing left field, Sam Mertes. Batting sixth and playing third base, Art Devlin. Batting seventh, the shortstop, Bill Dowlin. Batting eighth, Billy Gilbert, the second baseman. And batting ninth in pitching, Red Ames. They'll be going up against Chick Frazier, who is 14-21 on their season with a 3.28 ERA, 334 innings pitched, 320 hits. Did allow 8 home runs, 149 walks, 130 Ks, so allowed more walks than strikeouts. And opposing batters hit .250 against them. And again, the Boston Beaneaters finished in last place in 1905. So they had some decent pitching, but didn't get a lot of run support. All right, so first up will be Mike Donlin. He's 3 for 9 for a 333 clip so far this season. Here's the windup and the pitch. Fairway center, and Cannell catches it for the first out of the inning. So Cannell's been pretty busy these first 2 games. A lot of balls hit to him. Okay, so batting second will be the right fielder George Brown. He's 4 for 8 with a homer and 2 RBIs. Balls hit the left field, and it's out of play. So the count now 1-2. Chick looks in for the sign. Here's the windup and the pitch. And he strikes him out, the second out of the inning. Next up will be the catcher, Roger Bresnahan. He's 3 for 6. 3 runs scored. No homers and no RBIs. Frazier kicks and delivers. Fly ball to left field. Yeah, it gets down for a hit. So, Bresnahan is the game's first base runner. On with a 2-out single here. Next is the hitting star so far for the Giants. Dan McGann, he's 4 for 7 with a triple and 5 RBIs. Frazier looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. Deep fly ball to center. Donlin glides back and makes the catch. Cannell goes back and makes the catch. So that retires the side. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on. We head to the top of the second. No score. Ames will be facing Cannell, Wolverton, and Needham. So first up is Rip Cannell. He's 3 for 8 so far with a double. No home runs and no RBIs. 2 runs scored. Here's the pitch. Ball's hit to right. And it's a foul ball out of play. 0-2 the count. Ames looking for the pitch. Gets the sign. Gives the sign. And he strikes him out. So we have an early score here in the second inning. Pittsburgh and Cincinnati. Scoreless. Okay, next up is Harry Wolverton. He's 2 for 7 so far with 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. Ground ball to third. That one's up with it. Over to McGann. 2 down. So 2 outs and nobody on for Needham. Another quick score. Brooklyn leads Philadelphia in the first inning, 4-0. As usual, we'll be giving all the scores after the third inning and every 3 innings thereafter. Alrighty, so Needham's up now. The catcher, he's 286. He's 2 for 7. No homers, no RBIs. Ground ball to third, over to first, and that retires the side. And Brooklyn has just gone up 5-0 in the first. So after 1.5, still no score. So Chick Frazier takes the mound. He'll be facing Mertes, Devlin, and Dahlen. If anybody gets on, Gilbert. Alright. Mertes steps into the box. He's 1 for 8 so far with 2 runs scored and a stolen base. Here's the pitch. And now drifts over to his right and makes the catch. 1 down. Next up will be the third baseman, Art Devlin. He's off to a fast start. He's 3 for 8 with a double and 3 RBIs. Here's the windup in the pitch. Pops it up. Kenny's under it, and he makes the catch. Puts it away for the second out of the inning. Next up is the shortstop, Bill Dahlen. 1 for 7 so far with 2 RBIs. Ground ball to the hole in short and third. And it looks like Alvarado makes a poor play. So he could not get to it. Although he probably should have. So the 2-out base runner now for the Giants. Now the score in the third inning, Boston and Philadelphia are tied at 0. Next up, Billy Gilbert, the second baseman. He's hitless in 2 at-bats so far this year. But he did walk twice. Here's the windup in the pitch. Oh, he's going to throw it to first. Downs back easily. Oh, barely makes it back. Sorry. Closer than I thought. So next up is, so Billy Gilbert gets back in the box. Ground ball to short. Gets through. And we have runners at the corners now, 2 down. For the pitcher, Ames. So Red is a 144 hitter. 14 hits and 97 at bats. Does have 3 triples and 7 RBIs. Frazier looks in for the sign. Here's the windup and the pitch. Ground ball to second. Over to first. And retires the side. So after 2 complete, still no score. We have another score. The Washington Senators lead the New York Highlanders 1-0 in the third. Raymer steps to the plate for the Beaneaters. Kicks off in the dirt on his cleats. Here's the windup by Ames and the pitch. Ground ball through the hole. And the Beaneaters have their first hit of the day. Next up will be the right fielder Sharp. He's 2 for 7 so far. No homers and no RBIs. Another score. Pittsburgh leads Cincinnati 2-0 in the second. And he's off to the pitch. And Raymer has himself a stolen base. First steal for Raymer on the year. So the Beaneaters have a runner in scoring position with nobody out. 0-1 the count to Sharp. Ames looks the runner back. Here's the windup and the pitch. Ground ball to second. Over to first. Runner moves up to third. So he does his job moving the runner over. Next up will be the pitcher, Frazier. He's a decent hitting pitcher. He hit 224 at 35 hits and 156 at-bats, 8 doubles, and 10 RBIs. Also scored 15 runs, so he can handle the bat. Ames looks in for the sign, shakes one off, shakes another off. Can't seem to get on the same page. Started over again. Ames gets what he likes. Here's the windup and the pitch. And he strikes out Ames. So 2 down now. So top of the lineup coming up. Mauricio is 0 for 1. He flied to deep left center his first time up. Here's the windup and the pitch. And it's a base hit, and the runner comes in to score. So the Beaneaters are on the board first. Take a 1-0 lead. They scored your first yesterday, too, before the Giants came back to win it. So Tenney, he's up now. He's 0 for 1. And a runner on first and 2 down. He grounded the second his first time up. Ames fires over to first, trying to keep the runner close. And he's back safely. Close play. Alrighty. Here's the windup and the pitch. Runner's off. And nail him. Bresnahan nails the runner, trying to steal a base there. So 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors. And after 2.5, Boston 1, New York nothing. Another score here. Brooklyn leads Philadelphia 6-3 in the second. The Giants will have Donlin, Brown, and Bresnahan, top of the order. If anybody gets on, again. Donlin's 0 for 1. Applied to deep center his first time up. Chick Frazier looks in for the sign. Gets his, nods his head. Here comes the pitch. And he pops him up. Second baseman Raymer makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Alrighty. So Brown will be up now. George struck out his first step out. Frazier looks in for the sign. Here's the windup and the pitch. Hot shot to second. Rayner makes a great play. The second out. Two up and two down for the catcher Bresnahan. Made a great play to throw out the base runner trying to steal last inning. He's 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time up. Here's the pitch. Another hot shot to short. And Abaticio's up with it. Throws over to first to retire the side. Got a frog in my throat on that one. So after 3 full, Boston leads New York 1-0. So let's look at the out-of-town scoreboard here. We have 4 games going on at the time. Bottom of the 4th, Washington Senators lead the New York Highlanders 2-0. Bottom of the 3rd, the American League Boston team leads Philadelphia 2-0. Another score in the bottom of the 3rd, Pittsburgh leads Cincinnati 2-0. And finally, the Brooklyn Dodgers lead the Philadelphia 6-3 in the bottom of the 3rd. Alrighty, let's get back to the action. So the Beaneaters will send up Tenney, Delahanty, and Canal. Tenney is 0 for 1. He grounded the second his first time up. Ground ball the second. Bobbles it. So Gilbert bobbles it, but recovers and makes the play. 1 down. Jim Delahanty is up. Popped the third his first time up. Took a fly ball to right. Brown glides over and makes the catch in the second out of the inning. Rip Cannell now comes up to the plate with 2 down. He struck out his first time. Here's the pitch. And it's a short. What do we got going here? And it's like it was a hit to right field, although it didn't look like it was going to right field, but anyway, Brown bobbles it, and Canales ends up at second. So score that a hit and a error on Brown to allow the runner to allow Canal to get to second. So runner in scoring position for the Beaneaters, already up by a run. And Harry Wolverton will be up now. He's 0 for 1 in this game. Ground ball to short. Over to McCann. And that retires the side. So after 3.5, Beaneaters 1, Giants nothing. Dan McGann will come up first. He flied deep center his first time up. Ground ball to short. Over to Tenney. And McGann is retired. Sam Mertes is up now. He's only hitting 111 on the season so far. He flied to deep left center his first time up. And he pops him up. Pops up to short. And Aveticio makes the play for the second out of the inning. So Devlin will come up now. He's got 3 RBI so far in the season. He popped up the first, his first time up. Ground ball to short again. And Devlin is retired. So 1, 2, 3 go the Giants in the bottom of the 4th. And after 4, the Giants still trail by 1. So Needham will come up now. Ground ball through the wickets. I think he's going to try for 2, and he's in there safely with a double. Close play at second, but Needham slides under the tag for a leadoff double. So the tying runs in scoring position now for Raymer. He's already got a hit on the day. Oh, I'm sorry. The go-ahead run. I mean, the second run is on base. Getting my teams mixed up here. Done too many games today. This will be my third, so. Alrighty. So the single there. So the Beaneaters are in business with runners at the corners and nobody out. So Bud Sharp comes to the plate now. Grounded the second his first time up. Ames is a little bit of trouble here. Gonna have to buckle down here. Bresnahan gives a sign. Ames nods his head. Here's the windup in the pitch. And it looks like a wild pitch. So Rayner moves up to second. And actually, Bresnahan recovered the ball, flipped to Ames, and it looks like they got the runner going home. So a fine play after the wild pitch there by Bresnahan to Sharp, and no further damage. But they still have a runner on second with 1 out. So lucky break there for the Giants there. Sharp's still up. He's got a count of 2-2 on him. Ground ball to third. Devlin's up with it. Over to first. Looks to run it back. So 2 down now for the pitcher, Frazier. He is 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Yep. Looks like another bobble here. And move that one a pass ball. Raymond moves up to third. So full count now to Frazier. Payoff pitch. Here's the pitch. And he walks in. So runners at the corners now with 2 down for Aparicio. He's 1 for 2. And he walks in too, so Ames is getting a little wild here in the 5th inning here. Bases loaded and 2 down. He's going to have to really buckle down now. He's got a break so far and getting the runner on the wild pitch there. So see if he can get out of it. So Tennessee, the manager's coming up now. 0 for 2. Ground ball to second. Goes the short way. Flips through the shortstop. And the side is retired. So after 4.5, still just 1-0. Giants. Beaneaters. Alrighty. So Galen will come up now. Shortstop. He's 1 for 1. We're on a single between third and short. His first time up. And the Giants are in business with a leadoff walk here. Gilbert will come to the plate now. Run 6, bunting 8. Got the pitcher spot coming up, and let's see here. He's a good bunter, but pitcher spot coming up, so I'm going to have him hit away. It's still early yet. So, Gilbert looks for the sign from the third base coach. Frazier gets his sign from Needham. Here's the windup in the pitch. Runners off at first. Ground ball to short. Looks like it might be 2. And it's an error on Audricio. Throw goes in the right field, so they can't get anybody. So first and second now, with nobody out. The Giants are in business here in the bottom of the 5th, down by 1. So here's the pitcher, and he will be bunting. Yeah, he's going to bunt. I can't see what that hit and run says there. Let's see if we can figure this out here. Hit and run 7. What do we do here? What kind of speed we got here? Dowland's got good speed. Gilbert's got these okay speed. I think we're going to bunt. Because if he misses it, and he might get Gilbert the trailing runner. He doesn't have that greatest speed, so I'm going to go with the sacrifice here. So Ames squares around the sacrifice. And he gets the bunt down. Looks like a good one. And they throw to first to... Oh, what happened here? Ames beats the throw. Wow, he really motored down that line. So the bases are loaded with nobody out. Golden opportunity now for the Giants. Mike Donlin will be up now. He's got 3 hits so far in the year. Still looking for his first RBI. Got a good opportunity now. Frazier's going to really have to buckle down now. Needham goes out to talk to him. Frazier nods his head. Needham squats back behind the plate. Donlin comes up. Here's the windup in the pitch. He'll fly to center. It's going to be deep enough. Yes. And Gilbert takes third. Cannell won't even bother throwing. Flips it into, jogs it into the infield there. So the Giants have scored a run and tied the game at 1. So first and third, 1 down for George Brown. He's got a homer already so far this season. He's 4 for 10 at the plate. Frazier gets the sign. Here's the windup in the pitch. A fly ball to shallow right. Are they going to chance it? 78% safe chance. Yeah, we're going to chance it here. Throw goes in the second, and the run scores. So the Giants have taken the lead with 2 runs here in the bottom of the 5th. All right, so 2 down and a runner in first for the catcher Bresnahan. He's 1 for 2. Here's the pitch, and it's a base hit. Looks like it's going to be a double. So Bresnahan has himself a double. Ames stops at third. And Giants have 2 runners in scoring position with 2 down from McGann. See if he can come through in the clutch again today. Steps into the box, takes a few swings, gets himself set. Frazier gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Fly ball to center, and Cannell makes the catch to retire the side. But the Giants score 2 on 2 hits and 1 error. After 5, New York 2, Boston 1. So Ames has got the lead now. See if he can protect it here. So Delahanty comes up now. He's 0 for 2. Ground ball to first. McGann will take it himself. 1 down. Comes Cannell. He's 1 for 2. And he pops it up. Who will take it? Looks like the shortstop. Dallin makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And Boston has got a 3-1 lead now over Philadelphia in the 6th inning. All right, Wolverton will be up now with 2 down and nobody on base. Fly ball to center. It's over his head, all the way to the wall. Conlon tracks it down, and Wolverton's into second with a stand-up double. So 2-out double for Wolverton puts the runner in scoring, puts the tying run in scoring position. Needham will be up now. And it looks like he's going to get it. Goes for second. The run scores to tie the game, and Needham's in the second with a double. So Needham dove in the second and got himself a double there. And an RBI. So the score is tied 2-2. So next will be Raymer. He's perfect on the day. 2 and 2. 2 for 2. Both singles. The opportunity to give the Beaneaters the lead again. Ground ball. Mercury's dive, so if he does, it looks like he might score anyway, so 43%. I'm going to try a dive here. Oh, he's only a 4. Yeah, let's try it. Obviously that wasn't successful. So Mertes cannot come up with it, and the go-ahead run scores. I think he probably would have scored anyway, but I think it was worth a shot here. The Giants do have a potent offense, so they can come back. And they need to today if they're going to go to 3-0. So Ames is disgusted. Dallin comes in to talk to him, settle him down. Saying, let's just get this guy at the plate, and we'll be out of it. If Sharp now comes to the plate, he's 0 for 2. And it's another hit. No. So it looks like the Boston's going to add another run here. Throw goes into second. The Giants have a 4-2 lead now. Pitcher's up now. And it's another hit. So the Giants are getting a bunch of 2-out hits. Boston's getting a bunch of 2-out hits now. So it looks like McGraw's going to come out and talk to Ames, and Bresnahan's going to also come out and join the conversation, and so is Dowling. If they're going to get some action in the pen here. It's like Claude Elliott is going to get up and start throwing. Ames says he's strong. So McGraw trots back to the dugout. Satisfied with Ames' answer there. Let's see. Mauricio will be up now. He's 1 for 2. And he gets him to pop up. So, short. And Dallin's under it, makes the catch to retire the side. But not before the Boston puts up 3 big runs to take a 4-2 lead. So the Giants have some work to do now. Down by 2. So Mertes, Devlin, and Dallin will come up now. If anybody gets on, Gilbert. And a good start to the inning for the Giants. Mertes gets a leadoff walk here. Devlin will be up now, 0 for 2. Ground ball the second. Takes it in the bag himself over to first. And Devlin beats the throw. So Boston gets one there. It'll be one down with a run on first for Dowling. He singled and walked. Here's the pitch. And it's a foul ball past the third base bag. 0-2 the count now to Dowling. And he loses him. After going 0-2, he loses Dowling, and Giants have runners on first and second. The tying runs at first here with one down. In the 8th, the Senators lead the Highlanders 3-1. So Gilbert will be coming up now. It's 1 for 2 with a single. Ground ball past the second baseman. Looks like they're going to hold Devlin at third. McGuire decides to hold him. And the bases are loaded. Ugh. One down. So it looks like the Giants are going to replace Ames with a pinch hitter. The lefties are slightly better. So let's see. Here we have. Not much on the bench here. The guy that's been up 13 times and the guy that's been up 3 times. So I think we're going to go with the more experience here. Let's see. Frazier is a righty. Yeah, righty. Let's see, check over here. And we have a switch hitter too, though. Ooh, that could be a possibility there. So who's the best against home base percentage? Actually, it looks like the switch hitter Sammy Strang, who played in the first game of the season. I think we're going to bring him in to pinch hit. Strang's going to come in the pinch hit. He's 1 for 3 so far this season. 259 hitter overall. 3 homers and 29 RBIs. So, alright, so bases loaded and 1 down for Strang. Frazier looks in for the sign. Shakes one off. Gets one he likes. Here's the windup and the pitch. Looks like a fly ball to right. Looks like it's going to be deep enough. They're going to send Devlin home. Throw goes in the second. And the Giants score their 3rd run of the day. Still down 4-3. So, we're going to leave Donlin in. He's a 356 hitter on the season. So Donlin will come up now, hitless on the day, looking for his first hit. This would be a great time for it. Runners on first and second. Runners get their leads. Frazier gets the sign. Here's the windup and the pitch. And he pops him up. Who's going to take it? It's like the... Oh, and it falls in between them. They just looked at each other and the ball falls in. Tying run scores. Wow, definitely some miscommunication there between Aparicio and Wolverton there. They just look at each other. Nobody called it. Each one thought the other one was going to get it, and the tying run comes in. So I guess that's why the Beaneaters were finished in last place. Plays like that will do it. Tennessee just scratches his head, puts up his hands, and goes, "Can't believe it." So first and third now. New ball game now for Brown. He's hitting .364, over 3 today. Here's the windup and the pitch. Ground ball through. And the Giants take the lead on the base hit by Brown. 5-4 Giants reclaim the lead after the Beaneaters scored 3 runs in the top of the 6th. The New York Giants answer with 3 of their own so far. Still up. So Bresnahan is having a fine day. Comes in. Hitting 2. He's 2 for 3. Here's the pitch. And it's another hit. So another run comes in. And now it's 6-4 Giants. So here comes McGann. He's hitless on the day, but so are the other guys, and they both came through. Let's see if McGann can come through and add to the lead. Ground ball to second, over to first, to retire the side, but not before the Giants put up a 4 spot and retake the lead, 6-4. Wow. So Elliott will be coming in for the Giants here. First relief pitcher the Giants have used, or either team has used. Those are Elliott's stats on the season there. So Elliott was 0-1 in the season with a 4.03 ERA, had 6 saves, 38 innings pitched, 41 hits, allowed 3 home runs, which is a lot for only 38 innings pitched. Back then, especially. Even today, it would be quite a bit. And 12 walks and 20 strikeouts. Opponents are hitting .270 off of him. So let's see if he can hold the lead here. Tennessee will be up first. Gets under it. Flies over to Brown. He makes the catch for the first out. Next up will be Jim Delahanty. He's 0 for 3 on the day. Ground ball. Gilbert cannot make the play, and Delahanty's on first with a with a 1-out single. So tying run will come to the plate. Canal, he's 1 for 3. Delahanty's got a little bit of speed, not much, but a little bit. I'm going to try to keep him close. Close play, but Delahanty gets back. Elliott looks in for the sign. Looks over to the runner. Fires towards home. And it's a base hit. Drops in there in front of Brown. So the Giants are in business here. Boston's in business with runners on first and second, 1 down for Wolverton. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Elliott's hoping for the ground ball double play now. Ground ball to short. This could be it. Over to second for 1. And he doesn't throw to first. So we get the middle runner here. So runners on first and third now with 2 down for Needham, the catcher, who's 2 for 3 on the day. So Elliott's got a bear down here. And it looks like it's a... How are they going to rule that? Pass ball on Bresnahan. I believe that's the second of the day. Allows the fifth run to score, and Wolverton moves up to second now. So the Boston has the tying run in scoring position now with 2 down. 2-0 count to Wolverton, so the hitters count. Fly ball to center. Looks like it's going deep. But Donlin races out and makes the catch. So 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors. And after 6.5, it's New York 6, Boston 5. And they have a final. Washington has beaten New York 4-1. So get the other scores here. So, like I said, Washington has beaten New York 4-1. Jacobson is the winner for the Senators, and Powell the loser for the Highlanders. Boston is ahead of Philadelphia 4-1 the top of the 9th. Bottom of the 8th, Cincinnati is ahead 5-3. Seymour is 3 for 3. Top of the 8th, Philadelphia leads Brooklyn 7-6. They've come back. Corridon's 3 for 4. And bottom of the 5th, the Chicago White Sox ahead of the St. Louis Browns 3-0. And identical score, Chicago 3, St. Louis 0. Except these are the Cubs over the Cardinals. And McCarthy is 3 for 3. So those are your scores. The out-of-town scoreboard. Brought to you by Al Red Sox Fan. Great videos. Football, boxing, baseball. Check them out. That's Al Red Sox Fan. The Al Red Sox Fan YouTube station. Alrighty, let's get back to the ball game here. So we're in the bottom of the 7th. Nationals up by 1. I mean, the Nationals. Giants up by 1. Kick Frazier's up to 129 pitches. Still out there. So Raymer makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Devlin will come up to the plate now. Still looking for his first hit of the day. Ground ball to short. Fires it over to first. Across the diamond, and he's out. So 2 down now. Donlin will come to the plate. He walked twice and singled. Frazier gets the sign. There's the pitch. And makes the catch to retire the side. So nothing doing for the Giants in the bottom of the 7th here. So we head to the top of the 8th. Beaneaters down by 1. So Elliott will face Raymer, who's 3 for 3. They've yet to retire him today. 2 singles and a double. Elliott looks in for the sign. Nods his head. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to third. Devlin's over to first. And they get him. 1 down. Sharp will be up now. He's 1 for 3. Looks like a foul ball. McGann races over, but it's out of play. 1-2 now, the count on Sharp. And flies out to center. Donlin makes the catch for the second out of the inning. So Chick Frazier will count now. Looks like they're going to have a pinch hitter. They're going to send that Pat Moran. He's a right-handed hitter. Got a 240 average, 2 homers and 22 RBIs. Had 5 triples on the season. Alrighty. Here's the pitch. A fly ball to right. Then Brown makes the catch to retire the side. So we head to the bottom of the 8th. New York up by 1. So the Giants will have Gilbert, the pitcher spot, and Donlin. Here's the windup and the pitch. Gilbert finds the ball he likes. And Cannell comes racing in and makes the catch. So 1 down. Pitcher Elliott will be up now. It's a 188 hitter, 16 at bats. He had 3 hits. I'm gonna let him hit here. Ground ball to second. Kramer fires over to Tenney. 2 down. Donlin's up now. He's 1 for 4. Singled in the 6th. Here's the pitch. With a deep fly to center. But Cannell is there to make the catch. So we head to the top of the 9th here. Last chance for the Braves. Down by 1. Seems like the Chicago... I'm not sure which one that is. Chicago Cubs have increased the lead over St. Louis in the bottom of the 9th to 4-0. So the Beaneaters will have the top of the order up in Aparicio, Tenney, and Delahunty to face Elliott. He's at 26 pitches. And he has a limit of 75, so he's well within his pitch count. Here's the windup and the pitch. With a fly ball to right. Brown glides over and makes the catch. 1 down. 1 up, 1 down. So Tenney will come up now. Windup and the pitch. Puts it to left. Mertes comes over and makes the catch. 2 down. So the Boston's down to the last out here. Jim Delahanty. He's 1 for 4. Got his only base hit of the season so far. Here's the pitch. And he walks him. So tying runs on first with 2 down for Rip Cannell. 2 for 4. Single twice. Bresnahan goes out the top to Elliott. Make sure they're on the same page. Goes back behind the plate. Gets the sign. Wide. Winds up. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to short. This could be it. Flips over to second. And that's the ball game. So the New York Giants hold on to beat the Boston Beaneaters 6-5 to sweep them and win the series. So let's check the summary here. The Ames gets the win. Frazier gets the loss. And the MVP is the catcher, Bresnahan. Let's check the box score and see if we agree with the MVP selection here. So Bresnahan was 3 for 4 with an RBI. Yeah, definitely wouldn't be the pitcher this time. And he did have 3 hits. Yeah. A couple of guys had 2 RBIs, but they only had 1 hit, so a couple of guys had 2 runs scored, so yeah. I guess I'd give it to Bresnahan too. Another possible candidate would be Gilbert with 2 hits and 2 runs scored, but Bresnahan did have the only extra base hit for the Giants. So, all right, let's look over at the Beaneaters there. Raymer was probably the hitting star today. He was 3 for 4 with a couple of runs scored and an RBI. We did get some base running done today. So let's look at the pitching first. Pitching wasn't quite as sharp as it has been, especially for the Giants. Ames went 6 innings, did qualify for the win. Did allow 10 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 2 walks and 2 Ks, 124 pitches, 80 strikes and 44 balls. Elliott gets the save, pitching 3 innings, scoreless ball. I did allow 1 run, but it was unearned. There we go, that's what we wanted. Sloppy play by the, well, not too bad actually. Brown picked up his second error of the day. Again, the outfield there is a little bit of a liability there for the Giants. Let's see here. It's like the stolen base. Boston had a stolen base. And I thought we had some stolen bases too, but apparently not. Ruscio. No, looks like we didn't. Yeah, I think we did hit runs. That's right. We didn't really try any straight out steals. So Brown has got 4 RBIs now. Yep, Bresnahan did have 2 pass balls, which could have cost us, but the wild pitch there was actually Bresnahan made a great play to flip to Ames to get the runner going home. And McGann had a poor play, and Mauricio had a second poor play. He left 7 on base, and then Boston left 8. Brown got the game-winning RBI. So that's it. So the Giants improved to 3-0, first place, and the Boston Beaneaters lose and fall to last place. Stay in last place. Here's the recap there. Red Ames picked up the win. He's 1-0 on the year. 0 innings pitched. No, I don't think that's right. It should be a 6 though. Clyde Elliott got the save. Yep. Chick Frazier took the loss. There's the scoring summary there. So the Giants, we sent 7 batters to the plate in the 5th, scoring 2 runs on 2 hits. And Boston, though, sent 8 batters to the plate. The 6th inning was a key inning there for both teams. This is the difference in the game. We scored 1 more run than they did in the 6th. All right, so that is it there. So let's look at the standings real quick. So these are the standings so far. Chicago is in first with, let's play 1 more game. They're 4-0. Chicago Cubbies there. This would be the National League, and that would be the American League on the right. St. Louis Browns are in last place, 0-4. The Beaneaters are 0-3. In the American League, the White Sox lead 4-0, so both Chicago teams are in first place. The Senators are 3-0 like us. Detroit's also 2-0. They've just played 2 games so far. St. Louis, both St. Louis teams are 0-4. And the New York Highlanders, later to become the Yankees, are 0-3. So happy to see that, even though they're not the Yankees yet. Some early league leaders here. Bresnahan leads, hitting 600. will return for Boston. For the Beaneaters has 2 home runs. Miller Huggins leads with is tied with Tinker and Maloney for 3 stolen bases. Bresnahan leads with a 1.367 OPS. Bunch of 0 ERAs here. Ardell of Philadelphia. He's got 10 strikeouts, leads the league. Let's see here. Team batting, we're 3rd in the league here. We're 3rd in the majors with a 303 average for the Giants. Not sure which one that is. Oh, the Chicago Cubs looks like here. Lead the league with a .49 ERA. Actually, the White Sox are pretty good too, along with the Senators. Yeah, I don't think we're going to win in team fielding here for both Chicago teams. So team pitching, I think the same order as the. Nope, this is just the opposite. But that's the White Sox there. So it's still good. See, All-Stars, we have 1 All-Star so far early in the season. So Bresnahan, the catcher. And the MVP so far is Fred Odell from Cincinnati early on in the season. 438 with a home run, 3 RBIs. So that's it here from New York, from the Polo Grounds. Let's look at the schedule. Let's see here. So the Giants will be taking on Philadelphia next. Actually, the next 6 games they'll be taking on, no, 7 games they'll be taking on Philadelphia. 3 more at home. And then they take to the road to face 4 against Philadelphia. And then 4 more again. Ooh, it's like a long road trip after these next 3. So it's going to be important to start off the season strong here because it looks like a long road trip for the Giants. 4, 8, 11, 12. Wow. 12 games on the road after 3 more at home. And so we're seeing a lot of Boston and Philadelphia in the next few weeks here. Alrighty, so that's it. Take care. This is Eric from High Ground Gaming. God bless, and have a great evening. Bye-bye.